Hi, I'm Ashley, and welcome to a short and gentle standing yoga practice. This is a great way to stretch out your body if you're like me and spend most of your time sitting down. Let's get started. We'll begin in mountain pose. Feet are hip distance apart. Roll your shoulders down your back. Lift through the chest. Palms face forward. Spine is nice and straight. Head and neck align with the shoulders. If it feels comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. We're just going to take a couple breaths together. Notice how your body feels. Notice your breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose and sigh it out through your mouth. 2 more like that. In through the nose. And sigh it out through the mouth. Last one. In through the nose. And sigh it out through the mouth. Inhale your arms up and around. Twist to your right. Arms come to T. Take a nice inhale in through the nose. And slowly release that breath through the nose. Let your shoulders come down the back. Again, lifting through that chest and noticing if you are tightening anywhere in your body that you don't need to tighten right now. One last breath. On your next inhale, gaze towards your left hand as you lift it up toward the ceiling, leaning back for a little back bend. Just one breath here. Then leading with that left hand, guide yourself into a forward bend. The left knee bends, the right leg stays straight. Left hand reaches toward those toes, right arm reaches up toward the sky. Gaze follows your right hand if it feels comfortable on the neck. Take a few breaths here. Really stretching out all different parts of your body, challenging your balance a little. One last breath. Release that right arm down and bend both knees generously. Grab your opposite elbows and then gently sway side to side just for a breath or two. And release your grip on your elbows as you lift yourself up to standing, reaching those arms up overhead. Exhale, twist to the left. Again, arms come to T. Gaze follows that left hand. Shoulders are rolled down the back. Chest is lifted. Just taking a few breaths here, opening up those shoulders. On your next inhale, gaze toward your right hand as you lift it up toward the ceiling, leaning back for another little back bend. Take one breath here. Then leading with that right hand, guide yourself into a forward bend. Right knee bends, left leg stays straight. The right hand reaches toward those toes. Left arm reaches up toward the ceiling. Gaze follows that left hand if it feels okay on the neck. And again, take a few breaths here. Releasing tension if you feel yourself holding it. Sometimes I hold my tension in my jaw and I just need to wiggle it around a little bit and then come back to the breath. Bring that arm down, coming into a forward fold with those knees bent generously, and you can grab those elbows again for a little sway back and forth. Just a breath or two. Release those hands as you lift your arms up overhead and come into standing. Take your right wrist in your left hand and pull yourself over to the left for a side body stretch. Try to keep that elbow in line with the shoulder. It helps me to bend my elbow slightly. Gaze up towards that elbow if it feels okay on the neck. Just a couple breaths here. And then come back through center. Arms are still up above your head as you take your left wrist in your right hand and pull yourself to the right for a side body stretch on the left side. Again, that elbow is in line with the shoulder. Gaze towards that elbow. Just a couple breaths, opening up that side body. Good. Come back through center. You can release those arms down. Take your feet wider than hip distance apart and interlace your fingers behind your back. We'll bend from the hips into a forward fold and allow your hands to lift off your back as you fold. If this is too much on the wrist, just release your hands and let them hang down toward the floor. You can add a gentle bend to the knees if that feels better on your hamstrings. Just take a few breaths here. You can close the eyes if it feels okay. One last breath. Inhale to come back up through center. Release your hands if you haven't already. And then we'll come to stand with our feet hip distance apart for a little balance pose on each side in Marcher's pose if you're familiar. Inhale to lift those arms up above your head. Make sure that those shoulders are staying in the socket. And then we'll lift our right foot up off the ground, bending the knee. It doesn't have to be lifted too high. And if you feel any pinching in that thigh area, just lower the foot. Take a few breaths here, letting yourself wiggle and wobble and recognizing that you're building strength. One last breath. Plant your right foot and we'll take it on the other side. If your arms aren't lifted, make sure they're lifted up above your head. Again, shoulders are in the sockets. And we'll lift that left foot off the ground, bringing it in front of us, bending the knee. Lifting it as high or as low as we want. Make sure if you're feeling any sort of pinching in that thigh, you lower your foot down. Take a few breaths here, challenging your balance, gaining strength in that standing leg. One last breath, and lower that left foot down. Good. Our last stretch or movement is going to build some warmth in the body. So we'll take this 3 times through, but feel free to take it a few more times if it feels good. We'll stand with our feet hip distance apart. Lift our arms up above our head. Then bend your knees as you fold forward and gently swing your arms back. Then as you gently swing them forward, straighten the legs and bring your arms up and overhead. Good. Let's do it a couple more times at your own pace. Bend your knees as you fold forward and gently swing your arms back. Swing those arms forward as you straighten the legs and bring your arms up. Last time, bend your knees and fold forward, swinging the arms back. Gently swing them forward as you straighten those legs and bring your arms back up. Good. Stretch those arms up overhead. Give yourself one last back bend here. Then bring your arms and hands down through center. Close the eyes for a moment. Take a nice long breath in and a long, easy breath out. Take this moment to thank your body for all it's done for you today. Thank you for joining me for this practice. Namaste. Thank you for watching. Please comment below to let us know what type of programs you'd like to see from us next. And check out our channel for more videos and our website for upcoming programs. Have a great day.